Summer days call for refreshing drinks and sweet treats, and a little bit of creative time. Welcome to a space where the world moves a little slower, from quiet morning walks to the scent of fresh bread and the rhythm of the needles. Let's find the beauty in the simple things together. Make yourself at home. There is something so incredibly special about summer days. The afternoons feel beautifully long, the light is incredibly soft, and everything just seems to move at a gentler pace. Today I wanted to take you behind the scenes of a very special day here at home. My daughter is hosting a summer party for her friends, and I've been so looking forward to making the space feel beautiful for them. For me, cozy living is so often about these quiet moments, pottering around at my own pace, planning the little details and creating a warm backdrop for happy memories. Whether that means knitting an extra row in the morning sun or putting together a gathering, let's start outside on the patio. No summer gathering is complete without some refreshing drinks and a few treats on the table. And now for the part I think might be the absolute highlight of the evening, the ice cream bar. We decided that instead of a traditional cake, it would be so much fun for everyone to build their own custom ice cream bowls. Here we're filling up these glass jars with sprinkles, they're colourful and look a bit like confetti, and a small bowl of small marshmallows. There's a lovely sense of nostalgia about an ice cream bar. It brings back fond childhood memories for me, and it's so satisfying to see all these bright, colourful ingredients lined up together. The evening has turned into the most beautiful golden hour. After hours of wonderful chatting, endless giggles and music filling the garden, the house has suddenly gone beautifully still. The girls have all gone down to the river for a late evening summer swim. As their voices fade into the distance, this little pocket of calm is exactly what I needed. The energy of a party is lovely, but there's something so grounding about the quiet that follows it. With a drink by my side and a soft evening breeze coming through the window, I finally picked my needles back up. I can finally show you a bit more of what I currently have on my needles, because I've been so excited to share this project with you. There's nothing quite like sitting in silence, focusing on the stitches, and just crafting together. I hope you'll join me. Right, so I just finished one row of this jumper, and that was the pearl row, and it took me about almost 13 minutes. So it takes a long time for me to knit this jumper. The pearl rows are easier because I just have to count each repeat to make sure I have the right number of stitches. But let me see if I can show you a bit of this. So this is the top of the, well, not jumper, it's a cardigan. You can see there's this whole pattern. Let's see if I can show you a bit better. And I'm using all these different colour stitch markers here. So I have 3 different colour stitch markers. I got pink, blue and yellow at the moment. So I'm using a pink one to mark the end of this bit, the row I'm doing on the front, the button for the buttonholes. And I'm using blue stitch markers after each pattern or diagram repeat. And then here I have a yellow and a pink one. I used to have both pink because this is the raglan stitch. So in the beginning I was increasing on either side of the pink ones. But now I got further down, so I'm only increasing on one side. So I'm not increasing on the sleeve side of the raglan stitch, just the front and the back side. So that means I put the yellow in where I'm not increasing. So it's quite a lot to think about when I knit this, which is why it takes a long time. And I always have the paperwork right next to me, because this is a diagram I'm following. So now that I finished one row, I mark it. You can see here next to the diagrams, I have a little bit of a line, just mark which line I've done last. And you do that on every pattern that's applicable to my size. Because like I said in my last video, on this pattern, has diagrams A1 through to A7. But for example, on A5, there's 3 different versions of A5, depending on which size you're knitting. And same with A1, there's 3 different versions. So I have written up here, exactly the left part of the cardigan. I do this repeats, then I increase, then do the sleeve part. So I know how many repeats there is. And then I also take off here for each row I do, even though I mark it on the diagrams themselves, because I also need to make buttonholes. And on this cardigan, I'm doing buttonholes every 8 centimeters. And that turned out to be every 24 rows. So that means for me to keep track of that, I need to have a tally. That's working out quite all right. I've done the 3rd buttonhole so far, so I haven't forgotten any, because that'd be annoying. And, well, annoying. The other night, I realized when I was doing the pearl row back, I was thinking like, I'm supposed to have 8 stitches between these 2 stitch markers, and I have 9. So I'm thinking, oh, maybe just on the row before, when I did knit one, or move one over, knit one, just pull it over, a bit similar to like knit 2 together, I'd forgotten to move the stitch over to decrease one, but I hadn't. So I tried to move my way down with a crochet hook to try to figure out where the mistake was. I couldn't do it. So I had to carefully undo 4 rows. And if I was just doing normal knit stitches or purl stitches, I would just unravel whatever I needed to unravel, pick them up again. But here, because there's so many yarn overs, knit 2 together, slip 1, knit 1, pull over, I couldn't, so I'd undo, basically knit backwards by undoing it with the needles. Because if not, I was risking having to undo the whole thing, and I wasn't going to do that. So it took me a couple of hours to undo them until I found out, okay, there's no more mistakes. And then it took me another hour to knit those 3-4 rows back again, making sure there was no mistakes. I was a bit worried about messing it up. But I think I'm almost to the stage where I can decrease. I'm almost at the stage where I can separate the body and the sleeves. Let me check. So much paperwork involved in this pattern. Yeah, so another 2 rows and I can separate it for the sleeves and the body. So then I feel it would go a little bit faster because I would, let's see, these stitches here between these 2 yellow markers, all of that is for a sleeve. And of course I would increase some stitches underneath the armhole, but that would be nowhere, that was normally like 10 stitches or something. I don't know how many is in this pattern. It doesn't actually say. Oh, 11. So I'm going to increase 11 stitches underneath each sleeve. And I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll probably have close to about 80 stitches here. So about 70 stitches less on that side, and on that side it's 140 stitches less when I come to just doing the body. So that'll be really nice. I have not yet decided what type of buttons I'm going to do on this. The buttonholes on this side. So I mean, they're quite small buttonholes. You can see me can't even put my pointer finger through here. So I'm wondering if I should do some wooden buttons. Should I do all buttons the same? I have a little bit of a button collection, so I may look through and see if I find something that I think will fit the look of this cardigan. Something I'm going to be using probably at work quite a lot if it's a bit chilly, with a nice blouse underneath or something. So I'm going to see if I find something that I think will go well with that. I'll probably also post some options when it comes to buttons and see if anyone's got any suggestions, if I can use anything I have, or if I should get some new buttons. Maybe some wooden ones would look nice. Be annoying if I have to wash it though, or when I have to wash it. Alright, that's it for me today. I hope you've had a lovely week and keep on knitting, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!